Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about City of God. And this movie came out in 2002. And how I came to know this movie is through my 100 movie bucket list that I still have yet to finish. I've had that thing for like 4 years now. Don't ask why it took me this long to watch all of the movies on it, but I finally got to watching almost all of them. I have two left, this one being one of them, and we'll get to what the other one is later. And what I liked about this movie is the look of the film. Everything kind of feels like very exposed and like you're in the environment. It's like almost kind of sweaty at points and lots of close shots and lots of intense sequences. And the way this is all communicated visually, I liked a lot. And there were some interesting creative choices made in this movie, especially early on. And the way the movie is told is mostly through narration. I guess I'll say one criticism. I really wish that the narration was kind of held back a little bit so we could just experience what was going on rather than just be told while experiencing what was going on. Moving on, overall, the story I liked, and what we got from it I did like. And whenever the movie focuses on the main character, Rocket, the movie works for me. I was thoroughly entertained. He was basically the most likable character in the entire film for me, and was the only character who, whatever he was doing, I was interested in seeing what he was doing. The acting in this movie is good. No one stood out to me as like particularly distracting. With it being a foreign language film, it's kind of difficult sometimes to determine how good someone did acting wise. And no one stood out to me as particularly distracting, or at least not from memory. And the characters overall do feel like real people. They feel very authentic and very much like how you could imagine someone growing up in this environment would be like. They just feel so real, and that does help out the movie a lot, in my opinion. And speaking of the characters, I do kind of feel like there's too many characters and too much going on to the point where the movie kind of loses its focus. And I just wished that there were fewer characters to focus in on and everything was a bit more tight. So you could be given more time to each of these characters to make them more interesting. But instead, the movie it has these interesting characters that I love, but it also has a couple of different characters that I can do without. And there were some technical issues that I had with this movie, like some of the sound mixing was a bit off when a character was yelling. It was like really quiet for no reason, and there was some obvious dubbing that was a bit distracting. And also, pacing wise, I feel like there's about 20 to 30 minutes that I can do without, and the movie would sit basically perfectly for me. But as is, this is a movie that I thoroughly enjoyed watching, and I do like the first half better than the second half because that's most of what I love about the movie, and some of my favorite scenes are in the first half of the movie. But overall, this is a film that doesn't quite impact me as much as some of my favorite movies do. Like, there's other movies I've seen in my life that I like a lot more than this. Not saying that just because it's not one of my all-time favorite movies from just one viewing, that it's automatically just not a film that connects with me in the slightest or has almost no value. I'm just saying that my own personal enjoyment, I didn't get as much out of it as I would have liked. And what really saves this movie for me is the last 30 minutes. I thought that they were fantastic and really saved the movie for me, and it was very memorable. Like, the last act of this movie is awesome. And it happens in a way that I feel compliments the film, like it's the ultimate payoff. And that's about all I have to say about City of God without spoiling anything. And to tell you the truth, I was kind of struggling not to make a South Park reference. And if you've seen South Park, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, I thought this movie was great. I would definitely recommend it. I have my own issues with it, but overall, I would say this is a great film that you should check out. So with all that being said, I'm going to give City of God an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of City of God, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for the last movie that is on my 100 movie bucket list poster. And that is 1954's Seven Samurai. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.